Slap and Clap podcast is brought to you by Age of Entropy Productions.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Slap and Clap podcast. I am your host, Michael Katazinski, and I'm doing a segment on video game culture. A lot of people see video games as a negative stereotype in today's society, but I'm here to bring light that actually it's quite the opposite, that I have found myself to be more engaged with society through video games, with having fun with my friends. And one of my friends here today on the show is none other than BlueEyedGirl. She goes by BlueEyedGirl when we play video games. And say hello, Blue.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, so Blue, we've been friends for a very long time. We play a game called Destiny 2. It's by
Mm-hmm.
the developers of Bungie, and we've been playing for gosh, how long has it been now?
Oh my gosh. It's been at least like a year and a half for sure.
A year and a half for sure. I would say even longer than that.
Probably even longer, yeah.
Yeah, so we've known each other for a long time, and video games have brought us together as friends, and
Abs-
I just wanted to ask you a few questions about video games in general. So what is your so what what video games did you grow up playing as a kid? Like
as a kid.
how did you get introduced to the video game culture? Is
Uh-huh. Well, I played Nintendo forever. Like I played all the Mario games and the Zelda games and whatnot and
Okay.
fell in those. And as I grew older, like they were fun and everything, and they still are.
Hmm.
And yeah, just going through like anxiety and depression, it kind of pulls you out of that stigma of, being down all the time and being hard on yourself all the time. And I just
Hmm.
found that playing video games just brought like a whole other world for me, which I really needed. And I didn't even realize that I did need it at the time. And it's helped me so much because I've met so many really cool people.
That's great. That's really nice to hear, and that definitely brings
Mm-hmm.
a smile on my face to hear that.
Awesome.
Knowing that I'm a part of that too. So,
Yeah,
um,
absolutely.
but yeah, you said like Nintendo, like all the Mario games. Yeah, I definitely played a lot of those as a kid. I definitely remember playing the Nintendo 64. That was one
Yeah,
of the consoles that really started, I would say,
absolutely.
the video game, generation, the culture behind it, and
Mm-hmm.
so, and and yeah, games from the N64 are still played today. There's many known speedrunners like Cheese, for example, who still plays Mario 64 to this day.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
yeah, it's
Mhm.
um,
It's evolved. It's definitely evolved to
yeah,
today's, you know,
and also like you said, it helps you deal with anxiety and a whole bunch of
absolutely.
other things. So that's good to hear. Let's see. So that's how you get introduced. So, what is a very positive experience you've had with video gaming?
Oh my gosh. Um, just meeting new people and just meeting different people and different personalities,
Hmm.
and just knowing that I'm not alone in this world, and just, being able to relate on a game, and just the game brings everyone together to have fun and to just laugh and just enjoy it.
Oh yeah,
It's all.
I 100% agree. That's a big. So you're saying the people that play the video games with you is the most positive experience you've had.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So it's
Mhm.
not the game itself, it's the people you're playing with. That
Right,
okay.
exactly.
Just
Just-
making
They
that clear.
The game is great, but the people just enhance the greatness for sure,
Hmm.
because it's just you relate on a whole different level, and it's just fun to be, sharing your time with people, and they're sharing their time with you, and it's just magical.
Yeah, that's very true. A
Yeah,
lot of people with a lot of common ideas and personalities come together through video games, and
absolutely.
that can build some everlasting friendships. That's really good to hear. Um,
Ex-
so then, what is a negative? What is the most negative experience you've had with video games? And you don't have to go into great detail about it. You can even say a less traumatic experience if you're not up to discussing that. But I just want to know a relatively negative experience you've had while playing
Well,
video games.
there are well, there's a lot of people that do play video games, but mostly is the fact that I'm a girl gamer. That is a
Uh
big
huh.
thing with me because I'll randomly get messages and party invites and
Yeah.
friend requests by people I don't even know. And just kind of, it's kind of, discerning a little bit, but,
Hmm. Most
you know,
certainly.
comes with the territory.
And
It
and
comes with the territory.
and you're more vulnerable to those kinds of people because you're displayed in the game as blue-eyed girl. You're making it very
Exactly.
clear that you are, a female. So, you know.
And sometimes I do. I'm like, should I be? But I'm like,
I
I'm
mean,
like, I'm
just do whatever you want, and yeah.
right.
But that's a whole. There's another. I mean, it just
Exactly.
that's ridiculous. That still, you know,
Is a thing.
that
Yeah.
gender issues are still a thing, and
Oh yeah. Oh
because
yes.
I've seen it too. I've seen when I'm hanging out in Discord or just being in Xbox parties with a bunch of guys, it's a whole different environment. And then when a girl comes in or there's like a girl in the party, a lot of guys will just be a lot more quieter, or they'll try and be
Yep.
a lot more macho and try and
Exactly.
it's
Exactly.
a mixed bag. You never know what you're gonna get when there's a girl
No.
gamer thrown into the mix. That's
Never.
very true.
Exactly.
So, but
Mhm.
so all right, and then let's see. What do you see for the future of video gaming? Where do you think the future of video gaming is going to be? Um,
Well, with everything with that's going on with the worldwide pandemic that's going on right now, there are more people that are reaching out to video games. So I think it's going to boom. There's going to be a big boom in video games and video gaming in general because a lot of people, like a lot of states and provinces and everywhere all over the world, they're asking people to stay inside. So what better odds than to, you know,
yeah, what are you gonna do
find
inside?
right, right. What are you gonna do inside the house? You can clean the house top to bottom, but you know, this
Hmm.
whole meeting new people and playing with people, it's a whole other level. And I can already tell it's gonna be a huge thing.
So, do you see video games evolving in the aspect of people becoming more social, or
Yeah,
okay,
absolutely. Yeah,
okay? So,
absolutely.
there's definitely going to be a more, there's definitely going to be a stronger connection with people over the
Absolutely.
internet because at this day and age, we're pretty much, forced to uh, talk under using technology. So, yeah, that definitely
Exactly.
brings light to things that's just
Hmm.
inevitably where it's going to go. So,
Exactly.
okay.
That's exactly.
All right.
Hmm.
Um, what would you say to people who think that video games are looked at in a negative stereotype that just gamers are hermits who are distanced from
Right.
society, and what would you say to those people?
Well, gosh, everybody has a right to their own opinion, and sure, there's some of the things like that are true, but it's it's bound to change and it's bound to evolve and get better, and you know, just you have one life. Just do what you want to do with it and have fun. And I find that playing games is fun for me. So that's why I play games, regardless of all the stigma, all of everything, all the anxiety, everything. It's kind of like a release. It and it feels really good. And
Hmm.
it's a good thing.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. I find that no matter what's going on in my day, and if I'm having a bad day, or I'm just having just
Mhm.
I need a time away from schoolwork or anything, that I can just get on the game, hang out with my friends, and have a great time, guaranteed.
Right.
I don't have to worry about anything. I just have fun with my friends, and that's what it's all about. So, yeah,
Exactly. That's all that matters.
I 100%
You know.
agree with you. So,
Mhm.
all right. Well, thank you, Blue. I appreciate your time coming on and talking to
Yeah,
me about, your thoughts about video games,
that's
and
great.
I hope this brings some light to some people. And yeah, Blue, you're always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to be
Thank
around.
you.
Always
Thank
a
you.
pleasure to hang out,
As
and we definitely have to raid and
for
do the thing. So, all right,
absolutely.
great. All right, excellent. Thank you, Blue.